A home in the firmament. Francino is concerned for his master.
If it isn't good Master Cat. Though you may have seen me attending Lord Francel, I've not had the pleasure of introducing myself. I am his manservant, Francino. I would like to offer you my personal thanks for lending your aid to my lord. Yours is an inspiring presence to him. Owing to the collective effort of all involved, the new nest stands completed. Such was my lord's joy, 'twas as if he were a young boy again. He now seeks to settle folk in the district, and is personally reaching out to those citizens who were displaced by the war and the subsequent unrest.
Ahem. About that, whoever this is. Oh, it's this guy.
Master Augebert, by your tone I take it you harbour some concerns.
Aye, that I do. Thanks to Francel's encouragement, some folk have already moved into the district, but many more are dragging their feet. To hear the talk, they're afraid that the rent will be too expensive, or that they'll put themselves at the mercy of heartless nobles and a whole host of other reasons.
In order to encourage settlement, the Firmament offers various incentives to residents, such as tax relief and employment initiatives. Mayhap this knowledge has not been sufficiently disseminated to the public.
My thought exactly. That he's late to return is because he's struggling to win folk over, I'd wager. On that note, Cat, I was wondering if you'd mind searching for him, see how he's faring.
I too would be grateful were you to look in on my lord. You will find him in the broom, speaking with the residents, I believe.
Let's go find him.
Give him a good scrub after.
What?
The broom is
No?
a filthy place.
Oh my god. All right. Nope.
Will you not tell me why you do not wish to live in the Firmament? What is it that worries you so? Ah, Cat, you could not have come at a better time. I've cornered these ladies.
Yeah,
They're quite frightened, but they still won't answer me. Help me intimidate them.
Yeah, seriously.
You may have heard that I'm in the process of settling citizens in the Firmament. While some could not pack their belongings quickly enough, others are proving resistant to the idea, such as Ordain here and her daughter Noelle.
Begging your pardons, but aren't you the savior of Ishgard? It's an honor, my lord. We're grateful for the invitation, we truly are, but we couldn't possibly afford to live in a shiny new district. Even before our home in the Broom was burned down, we were barely getting by. Besides, given who we are, we don't have the right.
In my mind, the Firmament is for people such as they, first and foremost, who lost their homes to the fire of conflict. Yet if they themselves do not wish it, I cannot well force them to move. Or can I?
Oh, can I? They have employment initiatives for residents. They have tax relief for residents. Or, employment initiatives? I don't know. Also, I guess that. The last one just feels like I don't know what I'm talking about. Truly? If that's the case, perhaps it's not out of the question for us. Perhaps I should do it. Yes, if not for myself, then for my little girl. All right, I humbly accept.
Glad am I to hear it. Pray see to your preparations then, and come to the Firmament when you are ready. You will find my drunken manservant shivering in the cold.
Yeah, we gave him a lot of alcohol.
And all it took was a few words from you. You truly hold sway over people, my friend. Of course, such trust comes not overnight. 'Tis a product of your many selfless deeds, and all the hypnotism.
Mm-hmm.
Despite being falsely accused of a crime and driven to the ends of the realm, you did not surrender to despair. On the contrary, you dedicated yourself to the plight of others and ultimately guided our war-weary nation upon the path to peace. In some ways we have walked similar paths, but my struggles are trifling things compared to yours. My name carries not the same weight, and my words have not the same power over the hearts of my fellow men. Let the fury take me if I allowed the restoration effort to founder on account of my personal failings. The health and happiness of the people are at stake. Therefore, I ask you, will you not aid me in the running of the Firmament? With you beside me, I feel there is no difficulty I cannot overcome. You needn't answer right this moment. Please take the time to think on it.
I will absolutely do that. But I guess we're deciding right now.
You agree to aid me then? Ah, words cannot well express my gladness. Thank you. Without further ado then, I would have you deliver these missives. They are entreaties for cooperation in the restoration effort. Ordinarily, I would make the delivery myself, but I believe that the recipients would be pleased for your visit. One is Gibralont, proprietor of the Forgotten Knight. Another is Sir Handeloop of the Temple Knights, and last but not least is Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. While you see to this task, I shall look in and ordain and her daughter. Let us convene in the Firmament afterwards.
Okay.
Well met, Kat. To what do I owe the honor this day?
Here, I have a missive.
A missive from Lord Francel, you say?
Oh.
Sir Handeloop, my thanks for your unflagging dedication to preserving the peace in the Holy See. I write to you as overseer of the Firmament Reconstruction Project in order to officially entreat the cooperation of the Temple Knights. Some of the paws are refusing to move. I need you to kick them in the face with your big metal boots.
Yeah.
The project's need for able hands will only grow, and it is my hope that your order might be amenable to dispatching a contingent of engineers to assist in our efforts. For the prosperity of our nation, I thank you for your kind consideration. I see. Though I have not the authority alone to decide, I for one should be glad were our order to lend what help we may. I shall do my utmost to see that Lord Francel has his engineers. Truth to tell, I have a personal interest in the Firmament. Ere it was razed to the ground, I myself lived there, you see. Many places in Ishgard offer a commanding view, but I find none finer than that of my erstwhile home.
Alright.
If you agent Cat, what can I get you?
Here.
A missive from young Francel? I can only guess how you ended up delivering it, and I don't know how to read, but let's have a look.
I hope he does. He runs the fucking inn, doesn't he?
Why would you need to know how to read for that? Dear Gibralont, I pray this missive finds you well and not bothered overmuch by the old wound. I write with regards to our efforts in the Firmament, of which you will most certainly be aware.
Oh.
Of late, we have seen a marked increase in the number of workers on site, and we struggle to keep everyone fed. In order to alleviate the strain upon our kitchen, it is my hope that you might provide us with hearty and wholesome provender from your own. Young Francel was always good to me back when I served his house, and I wouldn't refuse him. I'll arrange to have the meals prepared and sent to the Firmament at once. You're involved in the restoration then, I take it? Keep an eye out on the lad for me, will you?
Aww. A warm welcome to you, Master Winwissive. What is it that you seek from the Jewel Cozier this evening? Oh, a missive for me from Lord Francel? Intriguing.
Dear Mistress Elise, I pray this missive finds you well and your markets bustling. I write to request your aid in acquiring heavy machinery of foreign make intended for the use of the many foreigners lending their expertise to the restoration project. Such equipment as the Sky Steel manufactory possesses is unfamiliar to non-Ishgardians and as such would adversely affect their ability to carry out their work.
Through the connections you have established with foreign merchants, I have faith that you can procure for us that which we require. My humblest thanks for your assistance.
Have heavy machinery of foreign make, though it will be no small coup to source such items. The merchant in me welcomes the challenge. But I say, it feels like only yesterday that Lord Francil was a little boy coming to the market with his brothers. Now he has blossomed into a well-spoken, accomplished young man. Time surely flies. Ah, forgive me of my reminiscence. You may relay to my lord. It shall be my pleasure to attend to his order.
All right.
There you are, Kat. You have delivered the missives, I take it. So how did the recipients respond to my entreaties?
Oh. We're not gonna tell you. Bye. Overseer for a day. Francel's eager to learn how his petitions for aid were received. Oh.
Come, do not keep me waiting. What were the recipients' responses? Both Gibrillant and LAs are willing? Glad am I to hear it. This shall do wonder for our workers' morale. As for Sir Handeloop, I know he is not one to make promises out of hand, but I've confidence that he will come through for us. Thanks to your kind help, I was able to personally assist Ordain and her daughter meanwhile. Having but few possessions, they were able to promptly move to the Firmament. I also managed to find a moment to pen further missives. Lest you wonder, these are addressed to the 4 high houses, my own included. Each of the houses has strength that shall avail the project, and I would call upon their cooperation. I know not how a petition from an upstart such as I will be received, but it would not do to depend entirely on you. Nay, these missives I shall deliver myself.
Ah, Lord Francel, a moment. Oh dear. There are people who have been waiting for an audience with my lord. Master Kat, it pains me to make such a request of you. But will you not consent to serve as acting overseer and speak with the workers and residents in my lord's stead? I am truly grateful. I expect that some advice will be asked of you, but I trust you to exercise your best judgment. I shall call the petitioners in turn whenever you are ready. You need but say the word.
Oh no.
That's right.
Trust my judgment?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you ready to receive the petitioners, my lord?
We're doing it like this.
Oh yeah.
Speaking with the petitioners will take several minutes. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. I will receive those petitioners, chat. You bet. Love the random coyote.
That head on a swivel. Ah, there they are.
Huh. Francel's away again, is he? Lad's been flat out late helping folk get settled. Any road, I want to speak with him about a big task what's coming up. We need to bring in more hands for it.
Whatever the task is, I'll take care of it. The Temple Knights might dispatch engineers or have some dragon friends I could round up. I'm guessing the Temple Knights or the Dragon Friends. Because I'm assuming we're supposed to delegate or give advice. So, like, saying we can do it is not right.
I think that's the idea.
Will the Dragon Friends scare them, though?
Maybe, but maybe they deserve to be scared. Maybe that is how you shake them out of their bigotry.
Oh my god. True, but I'll do Temple Knights, I guess.
Temple Knight engineers, you say? Aye, with their knowledge and experience, I reckon they'll do nicely.
Oh, I guess that was good.
I'll see to it we're ready to begin as soon as we get approval. My thanks, Kat.
You're welcome. It appears your advice was helpful. Oh, it's yelling about the fate.
Yeah.
Yay. I'm assuming I misinterpreted Temple Knights as like the religious bitches at first, and then I realized that's like Imric and stuff. Because he was part of them.
Bah!
Hello?
What, Lord Francella's not even here? But what a waste of time.
Now, sir, you mustn't say such things. You know the Overseer's a busy man.
This lighting.
We're artisans from Limsa, charged with imparting our techniques to the locals.
Our apprentices have been making good progress, and we've a mind to set them more advanced tasks, but for this we need specialized machinery they don't have in Ishgard. We want to ask the Overseer if he could have it brought in, but it seems he'll have to wait for another time.
The jeweled cozier can bring what you need. A bad knight blames his sword. Or a manufacturer may be able to make what you need. Wait, so they need like...
They're talking about special equipment that they have back in Limsa.
So that would be manufactory, I would guess.
Or is it better to import it and get it, like, if the manufacturer aren't familiar with it, will they make it properly?
But the manufactory has Sid and stuff. He can make everything.
Maybe. I actually don't know what happens with the different choices, so.
Oh, okay. Damn it! You were right!
Might be as they could, but they'd be making something they're not familiar with. And even if they somehow got it right, it wouldn't feel right in our hands. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Look, we'll come again when the Overseer's back. If you could just put in a good word for us, we'd appreciate it.
Fuck. It appears your advice was not helpful.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault. I didn't trust you. I'm sorry. Yours made sense. I just didn't know if that's how they... Because I was like, the cozier has like fucking jewelry and clothing. Like, I don't know. They did admit that they could get it from the manufacturer. It just might not be what they want.
Gala Cat? Hi.
Gala Cat... Baron looked at me when I hissed. I'm so sorry. A Gala kitten suddenly appears.
Beg your pardon, my lord. This little creature came here amidst cargo from the Sea of Clouds. We've tried to send it on its way, but it refuses to leave.
New pet.
It's been lingering near the kitchen, so I suspect it's hungry. Thus far, it hasn't done any harm. But what do you suppose we should do with it?
I could give it the mystery scraps in my bag, take it back to the Sea of Clouds, or Gibraltar will be bringing food. Will he? Isn't that the butler?
I don't remember. I don't remember who's who.
I mean, they're having trouble, so let's bring it food.
Yeah, I would trust the things it's telling you like that are like accurate, but it's just a matter of whether it applies properly.
Right.
Rather than having to doubt it, if that makes sense.
Because take it back to the Sea of Clouds, the whole issue is they can't grab it right now.
Yeah.
So I guess bring food?
Meow.
Well, I guess it was happy hearing that.
I didn't know better. I'd say I understood what you said, and it seems to have caught scent of something. I'll go and keep an eye on it.
It appears your advice was helpful. Yay, 2 out of 3.
Nice. Okay, safe. I think we're done. It's all safe now.
Hilda! My love! Hey girl, hey.
Well, if it ain't Kat, you're certainly a common sight in the Firmament these days. Your friend Francel, he said he was keen on the guards I was offering, so I came to discuss the details with him. Seems he ain't here, though, So our talk will have to keep. But there was something I wanted to tell you. The other day, I had occasion to meet Sir Imric. Busy as he is, hasn't been able to pay a proper visit to the Firmament. He knows all about your involvement, though, and was saying how grateful he was to you, as Lord Speaker of the House and a private citizen both. And that's all from me. Be seeing you, Kat. Oh, thank fuck. I didn't disappoint her in any way. Couldn't have. Bye, honey. Love you. Fucking fate. All right. 2 out of 3. That's better than it could have been.
No, you get to count that one, so it's 3 out of 4.
Oh, sure. I'll take it.
That is everyone, I believe. Thank you for assisting the people in Lord Francel's stead. Speaking of whom, I expect he will return anon. Shall we await him together?
Okay, sure.
He's asking you on a date.
Oh, God, no.
Kat, are you still here?
Yes.
While you were absent, my lord, Master Kat has been acting in your stead, attending the needs of those on site.
Truly? Pray forgive me. In my eagerness, it appears I have unduly burdened you with my duties. But my own task, I am pleased to report, was not without fruit. We have received promising responses from all the high houses. Oh, it was largely a matter of formality. I first went to secure the support of House Halinar. I then paid a visit to House Fortemps, which has been providing lodgings to visiting workers. There I was given the assurance that they will increase their capacity as the need arises. Next, I knocked upon the door of Durandare Manor. As a house founded upon military traditions, I was informed that they had little to offer to the restoration effort. Resigned, I was about to take my leave when, by a stroke of good fortune, Lord Janequinard appeared and pledged to open a school where children might learn their letters, numbers, and stars.
I'm sorry, Janequinard gave helpful thoughts and ideas and wasn't just hitting on a woman. Okay.
Last but not least, I took myself to House Desamel, renowned for its architectural prowess, and they agreed to employ their expertise for the Firmament's benefit. Kat, I understand you are acquainted with Lord Terrason, the retired count. With his skill and passion, I doubt not but that he will prove a great ally to our cause.
Aw, I think that's the dude that was for the Moogle quests, I think. I believe.
Well now, pledges of cooperation from all the high houses. Not so long ago, this would have been unthinkable. It is due to the peace we now enjoy, thanks to you, Master Kat.
Help! Please help! Oh. Mummy, she's in trouble! Please, you have to help her!
Noelle, take a deep breath, child, and tell us what has happened to Ordain.
Oh my god, what happened? The fuck? What could have happened to your mom? Shadow of an icy past. Noelle's mother appears to have met with trouble. A scary inquisitor. He came and took Mummy away. She hasn't done anything wrong. Please, you can't let him hurt her.
We'll be fine, child. Kat and I will see to it. Now will you show us where your mother was taken?
I love this happy music with this very intense moment.
Come, my friend, let us follow Noelle.
All right.
Outside the gate! She was taken outside the gate!
I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's the red one.
How many times must I tell you? We are good dragons. I demand you let us enter at once.
Bourdain, it's me, Marcelo. Please, my love, tell them to let us pass.
Oh. Oh. I forgot. I really did forget about all this.
What? Can it truly be?
What in the Fury's name is happening here?
Lord Francel, we stopped these 2 dragons attempting to enter the Holy See. The larger claimed to be related to this woman. Thus did I bring her hither to verify the truth. If this dragon is in fact a man, 'tis more than likely that he is a heretic and must be punished harshly. As must his kin.
What? Why? The fuck?
Forgive me, Inquisitor, but mayhap you were absent when the Lord Speaker made his declaration. In light of the peace we have forged with dragons, those accused of heresy are to be accorded fair hearing and not punished out of hand.
Yeah, get fucked.
Be that as it may, it would not do to allow them to roam freely in the Holy See. It is liable to cause panic among the citizens.
As you say, yet ere we rushed past judgment, we should allow the man a chance to tell his tale. Marcelo, was it? I bid you speak truthfully. Have you ever taken the life of an Ishgardian citizen?
No, my lord. Upon my honor, I haven't so much as laid a claw on anyone. It's true that I chose to follow Lady Iceheart. It's true that I partook of dragon blood. Whether it's because of myself or the blood, I can't say, but my transformation was long and painful. By the time I had recovered, the war had already ended. To make matters worse, I found I couldn't revert to my original form. I took to wandering aimlessly until I chanced to encounter L2 here, who encouraged me to return home.
Ah! So cute!
If this man speaks true, then by our laws he has committed no crime.
And you would simply believe the words of a dragon without any proof whatsoever.
You don't have any proof of wrongdoing either. From my experience, dragons are more truthful than men. I'll personally keep an eye on these 2. Honestly, from my experience, dragons are more truthful than men. I'll just call it out. I don't fucking care. I think I hurt his feelings.
I shall take these 2 into my care. If they should cause any trouble, I will personally accept responsibility.
If you would vouch for them, Lord Francel, then I shall not object. I but pray that you will not come to regret your decision.
Well, it appears we have the situation in hand for the time being.
Forgive us, my lord. We didn't mean to involve you in our troubles.
Do not mention it. I have a responsibility to the residents of the Firmament. That you and your daughter are safe is all that matters. Now, we just need to decide what to do with our guests.
The way that they purr.
If you've finished your bickering, we could start by showing me your city. Oh yes, I've dreamed of seeing it for a long time.
Suppose there is no harm in that. and it would afford us the opportunity to discuss your situation further. Come with me then to the Firmament.
Yeah.
All right.
Luckily,
That's
I doubt
fine.
anyone from chat pays attention to me.
I pay attention to you.
I love you.
What?
What? You don't pay attention to me. Oh, okay. Thanks for that.
I love you.
I love you too.
It appears all are present. Good. So, Marcelo, L2, though you are my guests, I trust you can appreciate that your troubles are not yet over. Yours in particular, Marcelo. Though you are Ishgardian, as a heretic and dragon both, you place your family in an exceedingly difficult position. But ere I speak further, we should hear Ordain's thoughts on the matter.
It's only because our nation has changed that I can admit this now, but I too once supported Lady Iceheart's vision. I couldn't well commit myself to her cause, though. That would mean forsaking our family. This bitch, on the other... No. But he did so anyway. Wow, that's literally... Okay. He forsook us, left us to fend for ourselves, and look at him now. Worse still, he's brazen enough to show his face in Ishgard and runs afoul of an inquisitor. If it weren't for my lord's intervention, we might have been executed there and then. Forgive me, but I don't know. After all that's happened, I don't know if I want to take him back. Please give me some time to think.
Maybe we don't do this in front of the child.
Generational trauma. I just wanted to see the two of you again.
You finally meet your family, and all you can do is stammer and sulk? Have some stones, for heaven's sake. But enough of your tedious troubles. I came here to see a city, and I'm going to see one.
Well, wait. Apologies, Kat, but will you not go and keep an eye on L2? I've not had a chance to inform the residents, and it would not do to cause a panic.
Panic.
You have my gratitude. Now, it seems she headed into the new nest. If you hurry, you should be able to find her.
I will do my best. Let's go find a dragon. Dragonette.
It seems men don't change very much as they grow. However, do they become able to fly, I wonder? Oh, it's you. What is it?
Do you see wings?
As I've already said, I won't harm anyone. I'll have you know that my sire is Gillenbursty of the noble line of Ratatoskr. And like our esteemed ancestor, I will fly the skies with beauteous songs. And though we may not have met before, I know who you are. Oh yes, my sire Gillenbursty has told me much and more about you. Now, you may be wondering what events led to me being here. I've been on a journey to learn the ways of men, you see. But one I met was more interested in skewering me than speaking. I mustn't be alive if Marceloy hadn't come to my aid. Though our kinds are meant to be at peace again, not all men are ready to accept dragons as friends. The opposite is true too, of course. Look, I'd sooner not be caught by unfriendly men either, so perhaps I'll return with you after all.
Okay. Princess. Oh.
It seems there was no alarm caused. My thanks for finding L2, Kat. While you were gone, I took the opportunity to inform the residents about our guests. While all now understand the situation, whether they accept it is another question. Lord Franco, might we have a word? Cat, could you wait with Marcelo and L2 yonder while I speak with these good folk?
Sure.
We had heard that there were dragons in the firmament. It appears the rumors were true.
One of them near killed me during the war. Tore me open the length of my back. They say the larger one used to be a man, but the mere sight of him makes the scar ache unbearably.
And my daughter, she was murdered by those wretched heretics. It's easy to say there's peace now, but it's not so easy to forget.
Oh.
I too lost a dear brother to the dragons. Believe me when I say I understand that some wounds do not heal. I will not force you to accept Marcelo, yet despite his appearance he is but another Ishgardian, no different from ourselves. So I ask that you withhold your judgment for a time, that you give him a chance.
If you say so, then very well, my lord.
Forgive me, Lord Francel. It seems my presence brings only pain.
Now, there's not a single soul in the nation who hasn't known suffering. You not least of all, my friend. If you are willing, will you not share with us how you came to be a heretic? Somewhere in your tale we may find the key to winning over the doubters.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotta win over those doubters, chat. To thaw a frozen heart, Francel would hear Marcelo's tale. Okay.
Marcelo, tell us your tale.
I used to be a craftsman, making sundry necessities on request. It wasn't much, but it was a living for me and my family. When our home burned down, I took to repairing other people's belongings in exchange for scraps of food. Though it was necessary to keep us from starving, knowing that each mouthful I earned meant less for our fellows. The unfairness of it all was too much to bear. So I cast my lot with Lady Iceheart, with dreams of making lives better for the common folk. But in the end, all I succeeded in doing was forsaking my loved ones. I would make amends to my family, if they will let me. As I am now, I'm not but a burden to them. That's the last thing I wish to be.
I see. My thanks for opening your heart to us.
It's as Father says. Men tend to overthink things. Perhaps one is made to think more when one's life is fleeting.
That may well be the case, my friend, but it makes our feelings no less true for it. And Marcelo feels the keenest regret, one born of the love he bears for his family. If his fellow Ishgardians can be made to understand this. You said that you were once a craftsman. If you were to make for the people such items as they find needful, as you once did, I dare say you could express your feelings better than any words can.
Express my feelings.
What are feelings?
Altered as my hands are, I know not how well I can perform the work, but very well, my lord. I'll try my very best.
I am certain you will. Now, as for the items you might craft, I believe you best know those things which will delight your wife and child. The question is what may serve to please your detractors. The two men who approached. The older recently moved to the Firmament with his son's family. They arrived with naught but the shirts on their backs, and I imagine they would have need of household items such as dining utensils. Then there is the younger fellow, the retired soldier whose scar troubles him still. He might appreciate an unguent of some description to relieve the aches. Would such items be within your abilities to prepare?
I believe so, my lord.
I know a place in the new nest where Marcelo may do his work. Pray come with me.
Okay. We're coming. Oh. May have come back early. It's fine.
It seems I can make use of this space and all the equipment and materials besides.
Aye, whatever you find here is yours to use as you see fit. Now, is there aught else you might require?
Master Cat, L2, might I trouble you to obtain 2 items for me? One is a healing herb for the unguent, and the other, a dye. I would go about obtaining them myself, but I'm liable to cause panic. L2 is small enough to remain inconspicuous at least, and can fly besides.
But of course I would be happy to help. You may leave the herbs to me.
Bye.
If I may task you with the dye then, it's 2 pots of cream yellow I require. I've heard that a woman named Ailonwi at the Mendiciant's court deals in all manner of wares. Perhaps you can inquire with her.
Where? Cream yellow. Okay. It's actually not that bad.
Were you able to obtain the dye? Yes, this is it. I shall put it to use at once. I've already finished the utensils, and thanks to you, the presents for my family will soon be ready. Now I just need L2 to return with the herbs.
Seeing as all is proceeding apace, I believe it is time to arrange a gathering. The area atop yonder steps should serve as a venue. Fonsreno, would you be so kind as to bear word to the people?
With pleasure, my lord. Master Cat, perhaps you would like to be the one to seek out Mistress Ordain. I dare say she would be more willing to attend at your invitation.
All right. Oh, it's you, my lord. Is there something you need? I see. It's just like him to do this. But even though he's my husband, the decision to accept a dragon, it's too much for a mere commoner such as me to bear. And when I think about my daughter, when I imagine how other children might mock her, I just don't know. On a long journey, the first step is often the hardest to take, or sometimes we need to have faith in one another.
Okay, scroll down for the secret third option of think about that dragon dick.
I mean, faith in one another is what I chose. I don't know how you do it, but your words give me courage. To simply talk with you instills me with a sense of hope. And knowing that there are decent folks, such as yourself and Lord Francel around, I feel as though all will be well in the end. All right, we'll be there, Noel and I. We'll hear what Marceloy has to say. Thank you, my lord. Thank you. We're waiting. Oh.
What is this? We were told Lord Francel had summoned us, but you're...
An ordinary Ishgardian, just like you. I'm also a craftsman, and with help from some friends, I've made something for each of you. It isn't much, but please, accept it.
Guiding utensils. Ours is a big family, so these would certainly be useful.
I hope that they serve you well. You may struggle to believe it, but I used to be your neighbor. Before I took on this form, I made whatever it was folk needed, and it's my hope that I can put my skills to use again for the people of the Firmament.
My scar flares up in the cold, dry days. This unguent should take the edge off the pain. This is kind of you.
Oh, to be so young and open-minded. I know what you've done us no ill, but I can't simply forgive and forget the heretics for what they did. You have lost a great deal, and we would not diminish your suffering by asking you to change your views. Yet in spite of yourself, might you not try to see the individual before you as simply that? An individual deserving of a chance.
I'm sorry, I know I'm not being fair.
Come, it wouldn't do to strain yourselves. If you would follow me, good sirs, I will find you some refreshments.
Stop being a little bitch.
Pretty much.
Again, Noel, I have something for you two as well.
Aren't those our clothes? Put them on, Mommy. Let's put them on.
Aww.
It's exactly the same as the one I lost in the fire. You remembered, Daddy. You remembered how much I loved this coat and this color. You may be a dragon now, but I don't mind at all. My friend Meili said that dragons are nice.
Aw, Meili's the one that got saved when she was being fucking thrown off a bridge.
It must have been difficult to make these with those hands. It's plain that you still think of us. And yet, you abandoned us when we needed you most. You left us to face the worst of the war alone, and I hated you for it. And so...
I know. What I did was unforgivable. And I don't have the right to be with you and Noel. I'll leave this place for good and all.
No. Listen to the end, will you? What I want to say is, I can't give you a definite answer right this moment, but I'm willing to give us another chance. If you're still the man that I once knew, then perhaps we can work through this problem together, like we've worked through others. If this is enough for you for now, then you're welcome to at our new home.
It is. It's more than I could ever ask for. Thank you, Odain.
Thank you again, my lord, for instilling me with the courage to take the first step. Forgiveness won't come overnight, and we still have a long journey ahead of us. But if we have faith in one another, I'm confident that we'll find happiness again.
Clever to use both options in case you choose either one.
You can spare another moment. Would you accompany me to find Lord Francel? I wish to thank you and him both for the second chance I have with my loved ones.
Aww. I'm not gonna tear up. That's cute as fuck. Nope.
There you are, Kat. Don Renault has told me all. I am glad for you, my friend. Your honest feelings have reached the hearts of the people, your families included.
Yes, my lord. I've been given a second chance with my family, and I owe it all to you and Master Kat. This is hardly enough to express my gratitude, but I made something for you as well. Won't you do me the honor of trying it on?
How'd you get his measurements?
Well now, this is hardly necessary, but I shall humbly accept it. A moment, if you would.
Like, I get maybe remembering, since you crafted a lot, your kids and your wife's measurements, but how do you know his? Aw.
It's a perfect fit, and such a dashing design besides. My thanks for this fine gift.
And where's my gift? Without me, Marcelo would still be stammering and sulking out in the snow somewhere. And let's not forget the herbs as well.
Indeed, little one. For rendering aid to a citizen of Ishgard, you are deserving of recognition. Until now, dragons have been permitted entry to the Holy See only on special occasions. But if you wish it, in my authority as overseer, I shall arrange it so that you may freely come and go from the firmament. Would that suffice by way of a gift?
Oh, I could live with that. I've always wanted to observe how men live.
Now then, I must be returning to my duties, but if there is any further trouble, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Thank you, Francel.
Last but not least, allow me to thank you too. If it weren't for you, I likely would have been executed as a heretic. And worse than that, I would have remained estranged from my family. Please accept this as a small token of my undying gratitude. I pray that it serves you well on your adventures.
His tail be so stiff. He gave me oyster confit. Thanks.
Fee.
Confit. We did it! Second chances. Aww. Just curious if it has anything. No. Cute.